Hello everyone, welcome to day 5 of learning Python. Today we will discuss about Python modules and error and exception handling in Python. First of all, we will learn about Python modules. What are modules? A module is a file containing Python code like that is functions, variables and classes that you can reuse in any other Python programs. What is module? A module is a file containing Python code. So you can reuse that module in any other Python programs. Okay. In Python, we have built-in modules. Means it has already defined in Python compiler. It consists of some functions. So we have already built-in modules in Python. Python has many built-in modules like math, random, and OS. Let's see an example. Import math. Math is a module that consists of all mathematical functions. Okay. And here import. Import is a keyword used to import the module math into this Python program. Remember, import is a keyword that is used to import the module math here in this Python program. Okay, that is the use of import keyword. And then in next line, by using this math module, we are printing the square root of 16 without any formulas or something like that. That is the use of built-in module math. By using this math module, we are printing the square root of number 16 easily. Okay, and then in next line, we are printing math.py. It means by using this math module, we are printing this pi value simply without using any uh, formulas or like that. Okay, let me write this code and explain. So now we will go to Python online Python compiler. Sorry, and now I read this one, and now I will write this code and explain. First of all, I will import the math module by using this keyword import math, and then in next line by using this math module I will print square root of value 16. Let me run this program now. The output is 4.0. The square root of 16 is 4. This is the output. Without using any formula like that, we can easily get the mathematical function answer. Because of this math module, this is a built-in module in Python. It will contain already defined functions or classes, mathematical functions or classes in this module, so that we can use this module in any program we want, and we can do our work easily. And then in next line, I will print mm, math dot py value. So math dot py, and then the output is 3.14159. That is py value. Okay, without using any formula or something like that, I am doing this math equations of functions easily. Okay, this is the use of math module. We will go to next one, and then we have also another example called random. Here also import is a keyword that is used to import the module random to the Python compiler. And then this random is a module that consists of specific functions or classes like that. And then by using this random module, we are printing the random int between 1 to 10. It means it will pick the random number in between 1 to 10 and it will return to us. Okay, let me write this program and explain. Here I will import the module called random, and then by using this random module I will print random module random dot random int between 1 to 20. Now I will run this program. The output is 12. It means it is selecting a number randomly between 1 to 20. Once again I will run this program, and then now it is taking the number 2. It means it is picking another number randomly. And once again I will run this program. Now it is taking 20. Likewise, it can only pick a random number so that it can return to us. So this is random module, use of this random module. Okay, and then we'll see about next, creating your own module. In Python, we can also create our own module like built-in modules, math, random, like that. We can also create our own module. How we will create? The steps to create own module is these two steps. First one is create a py file with functions or variables. It means create a file that it consists of functions or variables like that, and giving an extension .py so that it can define it is a Python file, and then import the file name and use it in another file, Python file. Okay, let's see an example. For example, assume that I have created a module called name my module, and at last I am using .py. Okay, Python file, so .py, and I am giving a function define function name greet. Okay, and the parameter name string, and then I am returning at this function greet I am returning hello name. Okay, this is the my own module that I have created .py file. And then in next step, second step, what is it? Import and use it in another Python file. So what does it mean? In Python program, I will import the my module, what I have created before, my own module, what I have created before, and that name I will import it here, and then print my module dot greet delete. In the here in the place of name, I have given Dilip. So what will be the output? Hello name. So it means hello Dilip. This will be the output. Okay. And then in next topic, we will learn about using from keyword. Import specifies parts of a module. What does the import do? Import specifies parts of a module. For example, from math, import pi square root. It means here we're using from keyword. It import specific parts, as here you see this example, we are using the from keyword, and then we are using the module name math, and then in next line we are importing the specific parts of a module, because it means math have so many parts, that is pi square root, or multiplication division values, or other values like that. It consists of so many functions, but from the math module we are only importing pi and square root, only specific part from a module. So then we will use this from keyword to specific module, to import the specific module from the specific function from the module. Okay, here in this example, from this math module we're only importing a specific part called pi square root. Okay, so that's why we are using this from keyword. And then in next line we are printing the value of pi, because in this first line the pi is imported. So here I am printing the pi value, and the first line only the square root also imported. So then I am printing the square root of this number. Likewise, now let me write this program. From math, just a second. From math, import pi comma square root. Okay, as this, and then I will print pi value here. Let me run this program. Here you can see that the output is the pi value 3.141592, like that. Okay, and then in next line I will print the square root of any specific number, square root of uh, 36. So now I will run this program. So here you can see that the output is 6. The square root of 36 is 6, like that. In the, once again, listen carefully. I will explain this code in a simple way. Listen carefully. First of all, in first line, we are using the from keyword. What is the use of from keyword? When we have to import a specific sum of the part from the module, then we will use from keyword. In this program, I have I have to use math module, but I don't want the math module all the things, that is subtraction, division, Fibonacci, like that. Some functions. I only want only pi and square root. So I want only specific part. When I need specific part from total module, then what I will use? The from keyword. So here I have used the from keyword. From math import, here importing from math module I am importing pi and square root function. So in next line I am printing the pi value, and then in next line I am printing the square root of 36, and then I will run this program. Here is the output, the correct output. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. And then we will go to next one, using aliases. It is used as to create an alias for a module. So uh, if for example assume that we have a module, for example we have a module, yes, we have a module of numpy, but I have to create alias of this original module. So how to form an alias, how to create the alias for this module? By using this as word, as keyword. So here I am using import numpy, this is module numpy, and then I have used the as keyword. Means when the as keyword you use to create an alias for a model. For numpy module I am creating alias as np, that is num first letter of n and pi first letter p. So for numpy module I am creating a alias as np by using this as keyword. Okay, and then in next line what I am doing, I am creating an array, and np dot array I have given some elements 1 2 3, and then I am printing an array. This array will be printed, that is output 1 2 3. Let me write this code and explain. I will go to compiler and I will clear this one. Now I will write this code. Here I am importing, just a second, I am importing which module? NumPy module as np, that is first letter of NumPy n, and then pi p as np. NP is a alias word for module numpy. So I am importing it. And then in next line, what I will do, here you can see that what we have did, we have taken an array and adding an array elements 1, 2, 3. Now I will do that thing. I will create an array, and then what I will do, what I have to do by using this alias word. What is alias word? It is np is alias for numpy. By using this alias, I can add the elements to the array. So np dot array, same as like this, np dot array, and then here I will create, insert the elements 1, 2, 3, and then in next line I will print the array elements, that is print array. Now let me run this program. The output is 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, I hope you understand this concept also. What is the use of keyword as it can create the alias name for this module, any module. Okay, and then we go to next one, exploring modules. Okay, for example, we have, let us assume we have some module. Now I want to know what are the functions and the classes and the things that are there in that particular module. To see all the functions, what are they in that particular module, what I have to do by so use the dir function to see all functions and attributes in a module. So what is the use of this dir function? It is used to see the all the functions and attributes of a particular module. Let me uh, write this example, and I will write the code and I will explain. Okay, here I will import the module math, and then I will print dir of math, and then I will run this program. See, you can see here, these are all the uh, functions and attributes that are there in the particular math module, that is GCD, factorial, floor, degree, cos, sine h, square root. These are these are all the functions and uh, attributes that are there in a particular module called math. So we can, by using this math module, we can do any of this function, that is square root or GCD or factorial. We can do it easily, and we can use it any program. In any program we can use it. Okay, that is the use of modules and that particular modules functions and attributes. Now I will print one more thing. Now I will import. Okay, let me go to next one, time module. What is time module? Time module is used for time related functions. What is time module? Time module used for real time related functions. Okay, you can see here this example, import time. Time is also a module. Here I am, uh, by using import keyword, I am importing the module time into the particular Python program, and then I am printing start, and then by using this time module I am using the sleep and giving time 2 seconds. So it will pause for 2 seconds, and then I am printing end. Let me write this program and run, and I will explain there. Here I will import the module called time, and then in next line I will print start. I will print start, and then in next line I will by I will use the attribute in the module time. In this particular module time, I will use the attribute like sleep for 2 seconds so that it will pause for 2 seconds. Let me write this time dot like that time dot sleep for 2 seconds, and then I will print n like that. Let me run this program now. See here. First the start is printed, and after 2 seconds of break, and then the end is printed. If not printed at an only time, same time. Let me run this again, and you can focus on output. Okay, let's see this output. First start is printed. After 2 seconds of gap, the end is printed. Because of here first line, I am using this import keyword and importing the time module to the Python program. And then in second line, I am printing start. So start will be printed. And then in third line, I am using this time module and particular sleep attribute and giving 2 seconds time. So what it will happen? Sleep means it will pause for 2 seconds. So after printing start, it will pause for 2 seconds, and then in fourth line I am printing end. So here you can see that in the output, first start is printed as first line, and then sleep. So it will stop for 2 seconds, and then third line it will print end. So in this in between start and end, there will be 2 seconds gap. Okay. I hope you understand this topic also. And now uh, here are the practice questions. One, two, three practice questions. You can practice these questions, and these are easy questions only. Now I will explain this. Practice question 1 is by using the math module, import the math module first. This is the step 1. Import math. Okay. And then ask the user for a number. That is, uh, take any variable called, for example, num equals to int of input. Give as enter a number. So that the number entered by the user, it will be stored in the variable number. Okay. And then prints the square root, sign, and factorial of the number. Let me write this. Let me do this practice question, and the other two practice questions you will do. Okay. First one, I will do this first practice question. uh, what is the first step? Import math module. Import math. And what is second step? Ask the user for enter a number. So in next step I will create a variable called number, and then I will ask the user to enter the number. So input enter a number. Okay. And then what is the third step? To print the square root, sign, and factorial of that number. Okay. uh, I have to print the square root. So print math dot square root of that number. And then if I don't know what is there in uh, math module, so I will print here. Print math, sorry, print direction of math like that. I will run means you can see here. Okay, just a second. As a first of all, I have to import that math. No, so I have to write this in second line. Okay, by mistakenly I have written in first line. As of now, see, these are all the attributes in the math module. By using dir keyword, I printed this all. I have square root, so I have printed square root. And then it what is asking in practice question to print square root, sign, and factorial of number. So where is sign here? Uh, you can check here all the functions and attributes are there here. Here is the factorial. Okay, it also asks for factorial. So I will print here. I will write the next code. Print math dot uh, factorial of number, and then in third line I will print math dot what is their sign of number. Now let me run this program. Here I will remove this because I have known what are the functions and attributes are there in Python. Now I will run this program. First it is asking to enter a number. I will enter uh, 36. Then what is the first one? Math dot square root. The square root of 36 is 6. It is printed. And what is the factorial number? The factorial number is 371. This is also printed. And the sign of the number. The sign of is also printed. So this is the output for number 36. So the practice question 1 is done. Now you should do this practice question 2 and 3. I will also explain these questions also so that you will get more understanding. Please try to do that practice questions. By only listening, you will not learn this Python language. Okay, you have to practice and do these practice questions so that you will get more clarity and understanding, and also you will improve your logical thinking. Now the second question is random number generator. What it is asking in second question, second practice question. Use the random module. So first line is import random. Generate the number between 100, 1 to 100. So by using random module, you have to print a random number between 1 to 100. Ask the user to guess the number. Okay, print guess the number, and provides feedback on whether the guess is too high, too low, or correct. Okay, this is also an easy and simple program. By doing this program, you will improve your logical thinking. Okay, please try to do this program by your own. Okay, and then third question is create and use your own module. Okay, as I explained before, how to create our own module. Here I have explained how to create our own module. Same as like that, you have to create this question also same. Create your own module and use your own module in a Python program. So these are the three practice questions. First question I have explained, and I also wrote code for this first question. And you have to do this question 2 and question 3. Okay. And then we will go to next topic called error and exception handling. What is error handling? Error handling ensures that your program can run smoothly even when something unexpected happens, like invalid input or missing files. What is error handling? Error handling ensures that your program can run smoothly even when something unexpected happens, like invalid input or missing files, like that. And we have in Python we have two types of errors: syntax errors and exceptions. What are syntax errors? Syntax errors are the errors in the structure of your code, that is missing a semicolon at last at the end of the code, or giving a incorrect keyword like print for print print, but you have used a pint. These are the syntax errors that may occur in your code. And next one is exception. What are exception errors? Exception errors are the errors that occur during program execution. For example, dividing by 0. It is not possible. So this error may occur in the program execution time. So these are called as exceptions. Let's go to next one. Try except block. What is try except block? It is used to catch and handle expression exception. Now, in the previous one, we have learnt about water exception. To handle this exception, try expect block is one of the way. Okay, what is try expect block? It is used to catch and handle exceptions. Okay, now let's see the basic syntax of try except block. The basic syntax is here try keyword and semicolon, and then code that may write an error. The code that you are thinking that may raise an error, that should be written in try block. And then accept exception type, this is syntax. Okay, accept exception type, here you have to write the code that to handle the error. Okay, you understand the basic syntax of try except block is the code what you are thinking that may give error, that should be written in try block. Okay, the code to handle the error, that should be written in the except block. Okay, let me show you an example so that you will get more understanding. Here is an example, that is try. Here is try is a, okay, and then here I'm taking a variable called num and asking the user to enter a number, and then I'm printing 10 by num. Okay, dividing the number with 10. Okay, if the user here enter here 0, it is zero division error. It can, it means it is an exception that can throw error at the runtime, program running time, execution time. So here I am using accept block to zero division error, print cannot divide by 0. It means if the user enters here 0, here we ask the enter a number. So if the user enters here 0, so it will automatically print cannot divide by 0. So this is an error giving, it may give error. So I am writing in this try block. To handle this error, here I am creating a accept block, and the code to handle the error is written in the accept block. Accept value error, print invalid input, please enter a number. Okay, this is the example program for try accept block. Let me write this code and run this in compiler so that you will get more clarity here. Okay, give indentation spaces. As I said before, indentation spaces are, let me run this program now. Just a second. Slow network. It is asking enter a number. I will enter 0. So cannot divide by 0 because 0 cannot divide with 10. So it will print the cannot divide by 0. Okay. This is an code that may give, that may raise an error. So that I have written in try block. And then in accept block, to error this to I mean to handle this error, the code I have written in accept block, that is cannot divide by 0. Okay, let me run this program again. If I enter, if I enter any alphabet, that is F, if I run means invalid input, please enter a number. This is value error. Here I also written accept block for value error. If I did not give integer value, then it will return the invalid input, please enter a number. Let me once again run this program. Here I will enter 5 and I will enter. Okay. So 10 divided by 5, 2. This is correct one. So if I enter 0 means it will write 0 division error, that is cannot divide by 0. If I enter any alphabet means it will raise value error. So the output will be invalid input, please enter a number. If I enter a correct number means correct integer means it will divide and it will return the answer. Okay. I hope you understand this concept and this code. Let's go to next one. Finally block. What is finally block? The finally block always executes, always executes regardless of whether an exception occurs or not. What is finally block? The finally block is always executed. Okay, regardless of whether an expression occurs or not, it will not consider. It will always execute the finally block. Okay, this is an example for finally block. So I have written a try keyword, and then I'm create file opening a file, and then expect file not found error, file not found. Finally, cleaning up resources. Okay, let me copy this code and I will explain in this compiler so that you will get more clarity. Okay, just a second. Let me create this previous one. Here I will paste this code. Just a second. Here indentation spaces. Okay, and then here also, and then here also, and then here also. Let me run this program now. File not found, cleaning up resources. It means example that text is not found in our in our file storage. So it will return by using this abstract block file not found error. We are printing that file not found, cleaning up resources. Okay, this is an example for final block. It means the final block is always executed. Whether this except block works or not, we don't know. If it may arise error, it will print this except block, but the finally block statement will always printed. Okay, regardless of this may rise error or not, this will be printed or not, but this final block will always printed. Okay, without um, any interconnection or linking between these two. Okay, this will the finally block will always be printed. Okay, I hope you understand this finally block and this program also. Let me go to next one, that is else block. What is else block? The else block runs if no exceptions occur. Okay, what is else block? The else block runs if no exceptions are occur. Okay, for example, you see an example here. Try. What can be written in try block which may give exception? That is num. You are creating a variable num and asking the user to enter a number, and then we are printing you have entered number. What you have entered number, that will be printed here. Expect value error, invalid input. It means if you enter any alphabet other than value, it will print invalid input. Else, great, no occurs record. If we did not enter any alphabet, then this will be printed. Great, no errors occurred. Okay, let me explain this code in compiler. Let me create this first. Okay, and then here this is our code. Here give indentation spaces. Just a second. I will give all indentation spaces. Now let me run this program. Just a second. Slow network. Here it is asking to enter a number. So that I will enter any number 45. So you entered 45. Great. No errors occurred. Let me rerun this program again. Now I will enter alphabet, any alphabet. Okay. Now invalid input. Okay. You understand this code? First of all, we are creating a try keyword. The code which may raise an error, we are writing it then is that in try block. That is, we are creating a num variable and asking the user to enter a number. That number will be stored in num variable, and then we are printing what the number entered by the user. Okay. Expect value error. It means If the user not entered any value, if he entered any alphabet, then it will print invalid input. Same as this. It is asked a number, but I entered alphabet. So it will give us invalid input out. Okay. Else, great, no errors occurred. It means if I give number only, it is asking number. So if I give number only, so that it will print great, no errors occurred, like that. Let me run this program again. I will enter any number only without entering any alphabet. So what will be printed? You entered 78. Great, no errors occurred. Okay, this is the code. I hope you understand this code and this concept. Let me go to next one. That is rising exception. What is rising exception? It, we use rise keyword to generate exceptions intentionally. It means when we have to rise an exceptions intentionally by our own, so we then only we can use this rising exceptions, rise exception. Okay. For example, here we are creating a function by using defining keyword. The function name is check age and the parameter is age. If the age is less than 18, raise value error. Age must be 18 or above. Print age is valid. And then try check age 16. Expect value as E. Print E. So the output will be age must be 18 or above. Let me copy this program and I will explain this in compiler. So I will clear this previous one and then I will. So first of all, we have to give the indentation spaces here also. Let me run this program now. In, in line 3, it is throwing an error. Okay, let me run this program. Sorry, have if statement we have to give indentation space. Okay, so that it is throwing error. Please check this indentation error and understand this concept also. Age must be 18 or above. I have given 16. So it is saying age must be 18 or above. If I have entered age greater than 18, for example, 34, like that, what it will print? Age is valid. It should be printed. So if you can see this output. Age is valid. Okay. Uh, Listen. I will explain this code line by line. Listen carefully. Okay. First of all, I am defining a function. The function name is check age, and here age is a parameter. And then by using if statement, if the age is less than 18, so I am raising a value error intentionally. That is, what is the value error? We are printing age must be 18 or above. The age must be 18 or above. Otherwise, what will be printed? Age is valid will be printed. Okay. And then using try statement, using this function check age, we are giving any age in the age parameter. Expect value error as E, print E. Okay, so that it will be printed. Okay, I hope you understand this concept also. And then we go to next one, that is custom exceptions. What are custom exceptions? That it means we can create your own exception classes for specific use cases. What does it mean? It means we can create our own exception classes for only specific use cases. Okay, let us see an example so that you will understand. Here class custom error exception pass. Okay, here we are using pass state. And then in try block, uh, what if what the use of try block? The code which may give throw an error, that code will be that code we should write in try block. So in try block What is written? Raise custom error. This is custom error. Okay. Here we printing the accept custom error as G print E, same as previous program. Let me copy this and I will explain this in compiler. Let me clear this previous program and then just a second and then okay, give indentation spaces correctly. Okay, let me run this program now. Just a second. Slow network issue. Sorry for the inconvenience. Just a second. Slow network issue. Let me open this compiler once again. Just a second. So now let me paste this one. Give indentation errors. Sorry, give indentation spaces so that you will not face the indentation error. Okay. Let me run this program now. This is a custom error. Okay. I hope you all understand today's concepts. And then I have given these practice questions. Okay. Uh, First one is division. I will explain these practice questions. Okay. First one is division calculator. Okay. These are the steps to do the program. Okay. Follow these steps and do this practice question. And also next second question is file reader. This is also a simple one that I have explained in previous example program. And then third one is custom age validator. I have did the same program as here. This is the example program. The both programs are same, but try to do this question as by your own logical thinking. Okay, do these three practice questions. Let's do a quick recap of what we have learned today. Okay, in day 5, what you have learned, what is modules. A module is a file containing Python code that can reusable in any other Python programs. And we have learned about built-in modules like math, random, like that. And we have also seen these examples for math module and random module. And then we learned about how to create our own module so that we can use that our own module in any Python program. These are the examples that we have explained. And then what is how to use from keyword. From keyword used to import only specific part from any module. Okay. And also we did this example. We have learned this example using this from keyword. And then what is aliases? It is used to create an alias for a module. As example, for NumPy, by using this as keyword, we created a alias as np, like that. This is an example. And then we have learnt about this dir function, so that it is used to see the all the functions and attributes in a module. Okay, if you don't know what are the attributes in a particular module, using this dir function you can see all the functions and attributes for any module. Okay, we also seen this example. And then we have learnt about time module. it is used for time related functions. Okay, and also we did this example program, and then I solved this practice one program. You have to solve this question 2 and question 3 practice program. I have explained this two questions how to do these practice questions. Okay, and then we have learned about error and exception handling. What is error handling? Error handling ensures that your programs can run smoothly even when something unexpected happens, like invalid output or missing files, like that. And then we have learnt about types of errors, that is syntax error and exceptions. Okay, and then we have learnt about try except block, that is used to catch and handle exceptions, that it means code that may give an error that should be written in try block, code which may handle the error that should be written in accept block, that we have learned. And then we have seen this example. Okay, seen this example program that for try and accept block. And then we have learnt about finally block. What is the finally block? The finally block always executes regardless of error exception occurs or not. It will always be executed. Okay, and also we did this example program also. I have explained it. And then we have learnt about else block. The else block runs if no exception occur. Okay, in the program, if no exception occurs, then the else block will be executed, runs. Okay, and then we have learnt this example also, and I have explained this code also. And then we have learnt about how to raise exceptions. It is used to raise exceptions intentionally by our own. Okay, and then I have explained this program and code uh, by explaining line by line code. And then we have learnt about custom exceptions. It means we can create our own exception classes for specific use cases. And then I have explained this example program also. At last, I have explained these three practice questions. Okay, and the third practice question I have also written code for this program, for this particular practice question 3. You have to do 1 2 practice questions. Okay, thank you.